that's definitely so, because you don't have any control over yourself, and it's basically people can coerce you and press you and persuade you to do anything. That's really a terrible quality about yourself.
Okay.
Now, the good one, I feel like she makes the most of, she knows what she's in it for. She has, like, some sort of objective or motive, and she has her eye on the prize, and she knows what it is. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't have to be for money. She could say, if she could say, oh, I only am with this person because I like the way he...
So, like, Carly Red is a good one.
Huh?
Carly Red is a good one because she wanted a career out of what she's doing. She had a goal.
Is she a hoe?
Yeah, I see.
I would think so. She even says she's after 50 Cent right now.
And on top of that, she, like, we was at the club the other night out here in Atlanta, and she came to the same club 2 nights in a row. And it's an after-hour spot, and you don't do nothing like that unless you trying to get somebody to pick you up. Unless you seen something in there you like, you was hoping you seen it that next night. You ain't out there.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess, like you said, she's trying to get what she wants, I guess.
I don't know.
Hey, I mean, even on the end of the show, like when she was in the studio with Roscoe Dash, she said, "I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to get this song," and I was like, "Hey, you told all of America what you about that life."
Good one, then. She knows what she wants, but you know what? You also can't. You have to really pick and choose what is a good investment, well, quote unquote, investment, and what's not. You can't just, because once people, like, you have to keep your reputation up to par. Like, you have to have not a squeaky clean one, but
a standard.
You can't just look like the person who is running around just chasing everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you shouldn't really be chasing people anyway. That's not a good hoe.
That is a bad hoe. Nobody wants the chick smiling at everybody's face. That's like going to a strip club. She likes everybody.
Oh.
Like, I mean, a chick that just smiles in everybody's face. Like, you don't want that girl that just...
Right.
Oh, she used to date him? No. She in love with the game. It was, what else were we gonna ask her? You said you wanted to ask her something else.
I asked my questions because you wasn't asking nothing.
I mean, you went and took the lead. I already let her know. We was trying to talk about the relationships and what's going on in this hip hop and what's going on with these females nowadays, because it's rough being in a relationship. Like,
yeah, he was basically telling me that you guys were talking about the situation between DMX and his wife, and that she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do as a wife financially, well, as far as the finances was concerned. And I don't really know the exact story behind that, but I did meet her before. We did she was on a radio show that I was on up in New York, like, last year, and she basically had said, you know, she revealed how many times he had babies with her. And so when you guys were talking about the finances and the fact that she messed them up, I was like, it was probably retail therapy.
Yeah. And that's what I was saying. I was saying that. I said she probably mismanaged the money just because she felt a certain way. Cause, like, I said, from what they come from, he said they had $106 a month, and she budgeted that out, and they still had money over at the end of the month. Like, you don't be that tight and that good with money and then get millions of dollars and then go broke 3 different times.
Right.
And all he do is go out and make money, and your only job as his wife is to make sure the money is being handled right?
I truly have no clue what the hell he was doing. or how much money they had or what the expenses were. But I could also, I would think that, I mean, a lot of the money was to the other kids, too. I mean, that was probably a big chunk of it, because, I mean, why would you have a baby by somebody who's rich and famous and not get any money from him? So I'm sure he was paying child support and all types of stuff. So, yeah. I mean, that was, like, partially his fault, too, and for sure a large chunk of the money went to that.
Yeah.
And his lawyers.
Right.
But I mean, he's saying at the end of the day, even with that, she wasn't managing. She wasn't watching the lawyers and stuff. Like, I don't know. I feel like as a wife.
But a lawyer can't take your money, can they? Don't you have to give it to them?
Yeah, but he don't read. He rap. He rap and smoke crack. He ain't trying to do all that.
That is so funny.
It's true though. You know who you with. Shit, that was the plan from the beginning. Like, he made the money and she managed the money.
But as a wife, I would totally take on that responsibility, because your money is our money and my children's money now. So you're not about to just
blow through it.
I'm going to make sure that we got some, because this is our survival.
Yeah, this is us. And it's not just about me.
Right.
Well, no matter what he did to us.
Really messed it up.
Yeah.
Like, terrible.
But, you know, women don't think about that nowadays. They sit around and talk about, your daddy's not nothing. And then they wonder why the kid acts funny towards his dad. Or, I don't want to go to his house. Like, because you sat around and talk about how he's not nothing all day. And like, he lost the respect for men. So he goes up and you're repeating the cycle. Now he grows up as a disvalued man, thinking men ain't nothing because his dad wasn't nothing. Like, it's just a repetitive cycle. Women don't understand the effect that they have and the power that they have when they're raising the man or when they decide to be in a relationship. Like, it's more than just open your legs and be like, oh, take care of me and I'm trying to do my part. It's a responsibility when you're in a relationship or when you're raising a child.
Right, but you know what? I mean, I'm not vouching for her or defending her, but I'm sure that the situation was a very, very, very rocky situation, to the point where maybe she got to a point that she just couldn't even focus. Because I just put up on Twitter the other day, I was like, why do girls call out of work when they have man problems? And it's like, I'm sure they had some terrible problems. I mean, it's been all over the internet, all the situations he's got himself into, all the things he's had into. Who's to say that she was even,
if it comes Monday, it's fine,
in the right mind state?
Because it should have went out in the mail yesterday.
I don't know. It's just hard, especially when your man does crack. It's kind of hard to come back from that.
Seriously.
It's kind of hard to come back from that.
Upstanding woman, and your man is
a known crackhead, like he smoked crack on TV. They can't find him while he's recording his album because he done went on a crack binge. Like, it's rough.
Right.
You come home, he done smoked the couch, smoked the TV.
Really blame her. Like, she could have just been going through it. Couldn't even figure out which one was her left or right foot.
Yeah. Shout out to all the good, strong women that's still out there. That's about 10 to 15 of them. Rest of them is tainted. What was that other thing I was saying? I want to get your opinion because I always feel like I want to get another woman's opinion. The other day I was saying that a lot of women, they make these decisions with these guys that they choose to be with because of the lack of a man being in their life, like the lack of a real father or a real man actually standing up and showing them that they are valued and they need to be loved and they need to be treated a certain way. So they take anything from every guy that smiles in their face.
It's funny that you asked me that because that's something that's been said since the beginning of time. But I've honestly come to see that that's not necessarily always true. Because honestly, all the people that I know, well, not all of them, but let's say, for instance, last night I spoke to a girl on the phone whose father is one. His role in her life is on 1,000,000%. Like, it's literally, he doesn't want her to want for anything, ask for anything. He raised her everything. Like a really good, wholesome family. But he constantly keeps on getting in relationships with men who are either abusive or don't really respect her, you know. And I'm like, why would you do that if you have like such a good foundation? She said, my father sat me down one day and told me that I don't need a man for anything. Don't take something. She said something along the lines that of like, don't take anything from a man. Or oh no, she said that he said, never get with a man that can't do for you more for you than I can. So she took that to the extreme and started basically not allowing any guy to do anything for her because he doesn't have more money than her father.
Wow.
I was like, he didn't mean that.
And that's what girls do.
That. He didn't mean, so she said that what she would do is she would, at all her boyfriend stuff, she would never let them pay. Every single time she passed by the, you know, store, she would like just go in and buy them a whole bunch of stuff. It didn't matter how he treated her. It didn't matter what he did to her. She would just give all her money away. She was like, huh?
And I'm not saying like her dad did wrong, but I'm saying like there's a balance to it. Like, you got to teach your daughter to value different things besides somebody who could just do for her. Like, it's like, does he value you? Does he invest in your dreams and what makes you happy? Does like money, anybody can make money. Like, anybody could hit the lotto, or anybody could come out with a rap song and then he got money today and he didn't have money yesterday. But if he was a jerk yesterday, he's gonna be a million times more a jerk with more money. Like, he just don't care. Like, if he don't care and at the beginning, he's not gonna care once he got money. So money shouldn't be the final point of this is who you should be with, or this is what you should value in a person. You have to install real values, real things, real qualities that people have, because in the real world, anybody can make money. Like, a person, that's why a lot of women don't choose the right guy, because the guy might be working at Kroger right now and have so many dreams and so many different things he wants to work on, but because he don't have that solid foundation, or dealing with somebody who just constantly don't believe him. Why you trying to rap? Why you trying to be a producer? Why you trying to do music? Like, that's stupid. You need to get a job. Like, she constantly teaching him to strive for less, just because she knows, oh, he's gonna make this $700 a month, and we could pay these bills. Now I want to make more money than $700 a month, so we could pay a little bill. Like it's like they don't have no value to support a person.
By somebody who has a dream that everybody else has.
I mean, not saying that music is the right thing. I'm just using that as a example.
No, but
I'm saying
that's a realistic thing.
Yeah.
Literally, you know how many girls that I know that their boyfriend is trying to be a rapper?
Oh yeah, I think that's stupid. I think that's stupid.
And honestly, I know it sounds messed up, but even I'm like, really, tell them to get the hell over.
Yeah, like I always tell them, because ain't nobody making no music anymore. It's like you gotta be able to make music, sell dope on the side. You gotta shoot 2 people, and then you gotta join the Illuminati and let somebody touch your testicles and stuff. There's all types of stuff going on.
Yeah.
So the music industry is not it. Like, there's a million other jobs. Like, all these movies being shot all over, like Atlanta, New York, LA. Like, there's a guy, he holds the microphone over the people and let the sound goes. You know how he makes about $80,000 a year standing there holding a microphone, and he has access to everything that a rapper or anybody else has. But he's not Mr. Look at me, I got a big chain on. Look at my watch, it costs $80,000, but I only made 50,000. Like, come on. Like, you living way over your means and chasing a person that he values. I'm going to the club and these dudes see me throwing money. That's not doing nothing. You don't even know that girl. Like, she's gonna go home and spend it. she probably don't even like dudes. Like she probably go home to a girl and sit around and talk about how dudes are stupid. They so stupid. He threw all his money, girl. I don't even like him. Like, and
Right, that is so funny.
but it's the setup of the black community. We're taught to value things that have no substance, and it's just the culture. And then the stupid is winning right now.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But
Definitely.
I guess we appreciate you calling in.
Yes,
We're
thank
gonna
you so much for calling in and
Definitely check you out.
giving us all that information. I did try to listen to your show too, but Ty gave me the wrong number.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Well, the last episode was about STD stories. And
Oh, wow.
it was really, really, really crazy. So if you do get it done,
What was one of the
listen to
best highlights of the STD stories? I want to know.
a girl who called up who has herpes and doesn't tell men that she has it. And
Wow.
she was like, I'm not telling them because I never got an outbreak. But she knows she has it. It's been confirmed just for 3 years in a row. And that was basically the one that everybody started going crazy over. And then, but I had already had the mapped out before the show, and then I randomly just happened to answer a random caller, and she had HIV, and so it kind of like got really serious because everybody was like, "Oh my God!"
Man.
And she told the story, and so if you ever get a chance, you can go back and listen. But it was definitely an eye opener for awareness for these thousands of people who have went back and listened to it, and I'm never having sex again in life.
Thank you for calling in
Thank you
again.
for having me. I appreciate it so much.
All right.
No, thank you so much.
Anytime.
Okay.
All right, have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye. That was fun.
Yes, shout out to Passport Cuddy for giving us that amazing interview. And we'll be right back in a moment to talk a little bit more about it. Right now, we have got to pay some bills. So we'll be back in a moment. It's WSCT Radio.
Guess what? It is right with... Yo, what's up? This is your boy Winston from the Morning Wake Up with Winston Warrior. And, I'm here to talk